Good afternoon. Today we'll see wear strength of bevel gears and effective load. Sorry, effective load. Therefore, wear strength of bevel gears. The contact between two meshing teeth of straight bevel gears is a line contact, which is similar to that of spur gears. In order to determine the wear strength, the bevel gear is considered to be equivalent to a formative spur gear in a plane which is perpendicular to the tooth at the large end. Therefore, applying Buckingham's equation to these formative gears, SW is equal to BQ dp dash K, equation 1, where B is equal to face width of gears in mm, Q is equal to ratio factor, dp dash is equal to pitch circle diameter of formative pinion in mm, K is equal to material constant in Newton per mm square. The pitch circle diameter of the formative pinion is given by dp dash is equal to 2rb. Therefore, dp dash is equal to capital dp upon cos gamma, equation 2, where capital dp is the pitch circle diameter of the pinion at the large end of the tooth. From equations 1 and 2, SW is equal to bq dpk upon cos gamma, equation 3. In case of bevel gears, either the pinion or the gear is generally overhanging. It is subjected to deflection under the action of tooth forces, and it has been found that to transmit the load, only 3/4 of the face width is effective. Therefore, modifying equation 3 to account for this effect, we are getting SW is equal to 0.75 BQ dpk upon cos gamma, equation 4. Therefore, this is the equation of wear strength for bevel gears. Equation 4 is known as Buckingham's equation for the wear strength of bevel gears. The equation is derived for the formative pair of pinion and gear. The ratio factor Q is therefore given by Q is equal to 2 ZG dash upon ZG dash plus ZP dash, equation 5. ZP dash is equal to ZP upon cos of gamma, and ZG dash is equal to ZG upon cos of capital gamma, which is equal to Zg divided by sine of 90 minus gamma. Therefore, Zg dash is equal to Zg upon sine gamma. Substituting above values of Zp dash and Zg dash in equation 5. Therefore, Q is equal to 2Zg divided by Zg plus Zp tan gamma. Equation 6. The material constant K is the same as for spur gears and is given by K is equal to sigma c square sin alpha cos alpha into bracket 1 upon EP plus 1 upon EG divided by 1.4, equation 7. When the pinion as well as the gear is made of steel and the pressure angle is 20 degree, the value of K is given by K is equal to 0.16 into BHN divided by 100 bracket square, equation 8. The wear strength SW indicates the maximum value of the tangential force at the large end of the tooth that the tooth can transmit without pitting failure. It should be more than the effective force between the meshing teeth. Therefore, this is nothing but value of K. Now, effective load on gear tooth. The tangential component due to power transmission considered to be acting at the large end of the tooth and is determined by using the following two equations. We are knowing we can determine torque transmitted by using the equation mt is equal to 16 to 10 raised to 6 into kilowatt divided by 2 pi np, and pt is equal to 2 mt divided by capital D. In addition to the tangential component due to power transmission, there is the dynamic load. There are two methods to account for the dynamic load: an approximate estimation by means of the velocity factor in the preliminary stages of gear design, and a precise calculation by Buckingham's equation in the final stages. The effective load P effective between two meshing teeth is given by P effective is equal to CS PT upon CV, equation 1, where CS is equal to service factor, CV is equal to velocity factor. The velocity factor for cut teeth is given by Cv is equal to 6 divided by 6 plus V, equation 2. The velocity factor for generated teeth is given by Cv is equal to 5.6 divided by 5.6 plus root V, equation 3, where V is the pitch line velocity in meter per second. In the final stages of gear design, the dynamic load is determined by the equation derived by Professor M.F. Spot. Bevel gears are usually made of steel and the dynamic load is given by PD is equal to ENPZP into B dash into RMP into RMG divided by 2530 into square root of RMP square plus RMG square, equation 4. In the above equation, RMP and RMG are the radii of the pinion and gear respectively at the midpoint of the tooth. B dash is the axial width of the gear blank. Therefore, B dash is equal to B cos gamma, where RMP is equal to dP divided by 2 minus B sin gamma divided by 2, and RMG is equal to dG divided by 2 minus B cos gamma divided by 2. Therefore, these are the equations. Now, based on these equations, we will solve the problem. The effective load is given by P effective is equal to CSPT plus PD, equation 5. In order to avoid failure of the gear tooth due to bending, SB is equal to P effective into Fs, equation 6. In order to avoid failure of the gear tooth due to pitting, SW is equal to P effective into Fs, equation 7. Equations 6 and 7 are used to design bevel gears. Therefore, all these equations we will use and we will solve the problem now. Therefore, please write down the problem. Example 2. A pair of bevel gears with 20-degree pressure angle consists of a 20 teeth pinion meshing with a 30 teeth gear. The module is 4 mm while the face width is 20 mm. The material for the pinion and gear is steel 50 C4. SUT is equal to 660 Newton per mm square. The gears are machined to meet the specifications of grade 8 and the surface hardness is 400 BHN. The pinion rotates at 500 rpm and receives power from the electric motor. The starting torque of the motor is 150% of the rated torque. Assuming the minimum factor of safety as to determine the rated power the gear can transmit. Lewis form factor Y is equal to 0.33712. Therefore, please write down the problem. I will wait for 2 to 3 minutes. We will solve this problem. Write down. Okay, I think you have written the problem. We will solve the problem. Solution. Given data will write pressure angle alpha is equal to 20 degree. Then number of teeth on pinion ZP is equal to 20. ZG is equal to 30. Then module M is equal to 4 mm. Face width B is equal to 20 mm. Then SUT is equal to 660 Newton per mm square. Then grade 8 is there. Then BHN they have provided. BHN is equal to 400. Speed of pinion 500 rpm. CS is equal to 1.5. Then factor of safety Fs is equal to 2. And Y Lewis form factor they have given it as 33712. Now first of all we will determine beam strength as usual. Therefore step 1, beam strength. Therefore now they have given that material for the pinion and gear is steel. Therefore since same material is used for pinion and gear, therefore we can say that pinion is weaker. Therefore we can write down since the same material is used for pinion and gear. Therefore, I will write down below. Therefore, pinion is weaker than gear. Pinion is weaker than gear. Therefore, we will find out first of all tan gamma. Therefore, write down tan gamma pitch angle of the pinion is equal to ZP divided by ZG, which is equal to 20 divided by 30. There, how much? What is the value of gamma? Who is solving the problem? Please tell me the values. Hello, Pranay. Anyone is solving? Hello, Prajwal. Prajwal Musare, Sachin Shirsagar. Who is solving the problem? Hello, who is solving? Anyone?
Sir, 33.69.
33.69. Okay, 33.69 degree gamma. Then we will find out now. virtual number of teeth, that is Zp dash. Therefore, Zp dash is equal to Zp upon cos of gamma. Therefore, 20 divided by cos of 33.69. Therefore, what is virtual number of teeth?
24.03.
Hello? 24.04 means 24. Already they have given y24 in the problem. Therefore, y24 in the problem they have provided, which is 0.33712. Now, determine sigma b. Sigma b is equal to what? SUT divided by 3. Sigma b is equal to SUT divided by 3, which is equal to 660 divided by 3, which is equal to 220. Calculation is straightforward. Newton per mm square. Now you determine pitch circle diameter dp and dg. dp is equal to m into zp. M is equal to 4 into 20, which is equal to 80 mm. dg is equal to m into zg, which is equal to 4 into 30, which is equal to 120 mm. Now we have to determine A naught. A naught means cone distance. A naught is equal to square root of dp divided by 2 bracket square plus dg divided by 2 bracket square. Therefore, substitute the values. dp means 80 divided by 2 bracket square plus 120 divided by 2 bracket square. Therefore, A naught is equal to, what is the answer? A naught. Hello.
100.
Hmm? What is the answer? Fast. Hello. Hello. Anyone can tell
100.
how much?
100.
Hello. How much?
100.
No, no. Please calculate it again.
72.11.
Yes, 72.11 mm. Now we will calculate beam strength. Therefore, beam strength SB is equal to, we are knowing formula of beam strength, MB sigma B into Y into bracket 1 minus B divided by A naught. Therefore, substitute the values. 4 into 20 into 220 into point Y value they are given 0.33712 into bracket 1 minus 20 divided by 72.11. Calculate beam strength. Hello, what is the beam strength? Hello.
4.28 into 10 raised to 3.
4.28 into 10 raised to 3. Yes, correct. This is the beam strength. Now we will calculate wear strength. Step 2. Step 2. Wear strength. Now, what is the formula of wear strength? First of all, we will write down the formula and then we will find out the remaining quantities. 0.75 BQ dpk divided by cos of gamma. Now here which value we are not knowing? Value of Q and value of K we are not knowing. Therefore, find out value of Q. Q is equal to 2ZG divided by ZG plus ZP tan gamma. ZG plus ZP tan of gamma. Therefore, substitute the values. 2 into 30 divided by 30 plus 20 into tan of 36.87. Therefore, Q is equal to, what is the value? Hello. What is the value? Hello.
1.33.
1.33.
3.
33.
Yes, sir.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Or 1.39 or 1.38? Anyone can confirm?
Sir, 1.33.
3, 8.
3
Hello.
is correct, sir.
No, sir, 1.33.
33.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is correct.
Okay. Then find out value of K. K is equal to, what is formula? 0.16 into BHN divided by 100 bracket square. Therefore, 0.16 into BHN value is 400. 400 divided by 100 bracket square. What is the value of K? Calculate.
2.56.
0.56.
Yes, sir.
2.56.
2.56.
Yes, correct. 2.56 Newton per mm square. Now substitute all the values in this SW equation and calculate SW. Therefore, SW is equal to 0.75 into 20 into 1.33 into, what is the value of dp? 80 into 2.56 divided by cos of 36.87 degree.
I 5.10 into 10 raised to 3 Newton.
How much?
5.10
5.10.
into 10 raised to 3
SW
Newton.
is equal to 5.10 into 10 raised to
10 raised
3
to 3. Yes,
Newton.
sir.
Okay. Now we will find out dynamic load. We will find out dynamic load. Therefore, dynamic load PD. Therefore, now since they are given grade 8, therefore error E is given by 16 plus 1.25 into bracket m plus 0.25 into root of d. This is the error. Now d means pitch circle diameter. Now in case of bevel gear, this d is nothing but mean pitch circle diameter. Means first of all we have to find out RMG and RMP. RMP means mean pitch circle radius of the bevel gear for the pinion. Therefore, find out first of all RMP, which is equal to what is the formula? dP divided by 2 minus B sin gamma divided by 2, which is equal to 80 divided by 2 minus 20 into sine of 33.69. What is the value of gamma? 33.69. Is it correct? What I have written here? Sorry. Here somewhat value is wrong. 33.69 value is there. Gamma. Yes. Here it is also. Therefore, 33.69 divided by 2. Therefore, calculate RMP, mean radius. What is the value? 34.46.
46. Yes, sir.
46 mm. Now calculate RMG. DG divided by 2 minus B cos gamma divided by 2, which is equal to, what is DG? 120 divided by 2 minus 20 into cos of 33.69 divided by 2. Therefore, calculate RMG.
$43.36.
How much?
43.36.
No, just to check. Again, you do the calculation.
$51.68.
Yes, 51.68. Now we'll calculate error for pinion and error for gear. Therefore, write down error for pinion. EP is equal to 16 plus 1.25 into bracket m plus 0.25 into square root of 2 RMP. Therefore, substitute the value 16 plus 1.25 into bracket m means 4 plus 0.25 into square root of 2 into 34.46. Therefore, EP is equal to, calculate error for pinion in microns. Afterwards, you have to write it in mm. Then you have to calculate error for gear. 16 plus 1.25 into bracket m plus 0.25 into square root of 2 RMG, which is equal to 16 plus 1.25 into bracket 4 plus 0.25 into square root of 2 into 51.68. EG is equal to, what are the values? Please tell. Hello. What are the values?
Sir, EP 23.59.
EP is equal to 23.59. 23.59 microns, which is equal to 0.02359 mm. And what is EG?
.83.
43.83. Just to correct,
Yes,
check.
sir.
No. Something is wrong. EG. What is the value of EG?
24.17.
24.17.
17.
Correct. 0.02417 mm. Now we will calculate total error. Total error E is equal to EP plus EG, which is equal to 0.02359 plus 0.02417. Therefore, total error E is equal to how much?
0.04776.
0.04776. 0.04776 mm. Hmm? Now we have to calculate B dash. B dash is equal to B cos gamma, which is equal to 20 into cos of 33.69. What is B dash?
16.46.
16.46 or 64?
64, sir.
16.64.
64 mm. Now we will calculate dynamic load. Therefore, dynamic load PD is given by E into NP into ZP into B dash into RMP into RMG. This is the formula for Bulgara divided by 2530 into square root of RMP square plus RMG square. Therefore, substitute the values. E is nothing but 0.4776 into NP. NP is nothing but 500. NP is nothing but 500 into 20. What is B dash? 20 into 16.64 into RMP is nothing but 34.46 into 51.68 divided by 2530 into square root of RMP square means 34.46 square plus 51.68 square. Therefore, calculate dynamic load in Newton.
Ninety point
What
zero
is
four.
the dynamic load?
90.04.
90.04 Newton. Okay. Now we will determine P effective. Therefore, P effective is equal to effective force CSPT plus PD. Therefore, determine 1.5 into what is tangential force? PT we have to calculate, I think. PT plus 90.04. P effective we have to calculate in terms of PT because we have to calculate power transmission. Therefore, what is the value? Same value will be there, I think. 1.5 PT plus 90.04. Write down P effective is equal to 1.5 PT plus 90.04. Now we have to compare SB and SW, and which is minimum, that we have to equate it to P effective. Therefore, give this as equation 1. Therefore, you write down here comparing SB and SW. Therefore, which value is minimum? SB is minimum. Therefore, write down SB is less than SW. Therefore, bending is the criterion of failure. Therefore, write down SB is equal to P effective into Fs. Therefore, substitute the value of SB. What is the value of SB? 4.28 into 10 raised to 3. 4.28 into 10 raised to 3 is equal to 1.5 pt plus 90.04 into factor of safety they are given as 2. Therefore, from this equation calculate pt, tangential load, in Newton.
One 1.36 into 10 raised to 3 Newton.
1 point, sorry, 1.36 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. Now from PT we will calculate torque transmitted. Therefore torque transmitted MT is equal to PT into dP divided by 2, which is equal to 1.36 into 10 raised to 3. What is dP? dP is equal to, I think, 80 mm. Therefore 80 divided by 2. What is MT, torque transmitted?
54.66 into 10 raised to 3.
How much?
54.66.
54.66
Yes, sir.
into 10 raised to 3
10 raised
Newton
to
mm.
3.
Therefore, once you have calculated torque transmitted, calculate power transmission. Therefore, kilowatt is equal to 2 pi Np mt divided by 60 into 10 raised to 6, which is equal to 2 pi into 500 into 54.66 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 60 into 10 raised to 6. Calculate power transmission and this is your final answer. Please wait.
2.86.
How much?
2.86.
2.86. Please stay. I have to write your attendance. Please don't leave the class. I will write your attendance. Please wait. एकोणतीस चौतीस पस्तीस अडतीस एकोणतीस चौतीस पस्तीस अडतीस बेचाळीस, 44, 45, 44, 45, 46, 47, 46, 46, 49, 50, 55, 57, 51, 55, 57, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 67, 73. Okay, thank you very much. Now you can leave. I have marked your attendance.